Hey, it's Jay with WilmingtonRealEstate.com, Wilmington-Real-Estate.com. I'm a beach realtor and mostly just sell oceanfronts and second row homes on all of the beaches in North Carolina, at least most of them. Work a lot with second home buyers and people looking for vacation rental income. I just thought I'd show you real quick the end of Ocean Isle Beach. The east end has an extreme situation of erosion. And you look on Google Maps and you'll see a bunch of rows of homes, the lots anyway, no longer exist. This is like what's currently oceanfront used to be third row, you know. So supposedly they're trying to get a terminal groin put in to reverse this process at the end of the aisle. But at the very east end of Ocean Isle Beach, you have extreme, situation, as you can see here, with a number of houses. This is a high tide. But it may be an artificially high tide, I'm not sure. We had severe weather last night. But the point is, at high tide, a lot of the homes at the very eastern tip of Ocean Isle Beach are in the water. It's pretty surreal. When the tide goes out though, at the end of the beach, it is a wide open, cool, geographic nature experience with like a bunch of what do you call it, tidal pools and stuff for the kids to play in, and you're not supposed to climb on them, but sandbags to play on for the kids, and you can almost walk across the inlet to the next beach. But it's an interesting situation. You can get homes at a high discount over here, not here at the oceanfront, but you go back to the second or the third row where you got plenty of room between you and the beach, and instead of a home costing $700,000, it costs $475,000. So contrarian is how investors think a lot of times to make more money, and there's an opportunity to get the same amount of rent, let's say $45,000 for a home for $450,000 instead of paying $700,000 to get the... All right, I got interrupted there. I was going to say the investor take the contrarian perspective on these homes that are in distressed erosion areas. You can get a deal on homes. A $700,000 home may only cost $450,000, yet you're getting the same rent. So it's a very discounted way of doing real estate if you can cross that mental bridge. And when you're in the second row, even though it's a high erosion area, you're still 80 feet back from the ocean, and compared to much of real estate in the region is just 40 feet back, for example. So maybe it's not as dramatic as it seems, but it's something to consider. You can get deep discounts in certain beaches and maintain high rent. See ya.